Okay guys, so here's a piece of property that has like a shed tiny home on it. There is no utilities, but there is solar wired power. This is in a community that does have mainly single family homes, but there's a lot of unrestricted land. I'm not sure though of all the technicalities on how unrestricted this is. That's always the catch with these tiny home cabins. But let's take a look inside. This is listed at approximately $79,000. So when you walk in, you do have a place here to drive in your car, RV, or whatever it may be. They kind of set it up, okay, like a getaway vacation. There's single family homes on the other side of these trees. Okay, let's take a look. So it says beach house there, and see, this is all set up like a camp. There's a lot of bugs though, and in the height of the summer in Florida, you'd have to be conscious of rainy season, bugs, mosquitoes, etc., even snakes. But you see, they just have like an outdoor setup here. There's a little canopy tent with storage. That sign says beach house. And let's take a look inside. This is like the main tiny home cabin area. Excuse the noise. That's like some type of not a mosquito, but some type of bug that makes noise. Let's see, behind here is single family houses, so I'm not sure the restrictions. And that pipe you see there, that PVC pipe, is wiring for the solar. They have solar panels that run into this tiny home here. Property taxes would only be a couple $100 a year, but the zoning is something that, you know, I don't know all the logistics. You have to call the township, and you'd have to kind of get that. It would concern me that there's already a lot of single family homes all around this area, so the more it gets developed, I'm sure the tighter the restriction. Trees surrounding it for privacy, and does have an air conditioner outside the back. So let's walk inside and see. Okay, excuse me. So you got 2 steps up, and she's got like a little canopy here, and this area is like a cooking area, stationing area, and then you have like a workout center. So this is like, you know, a tiny home cabin getaway. I think that's what they used it for. Could you live out of here? Again, the restrictions on the land and how tough the township would get on you eventually would be the main thing. There is a metal roof, okay, and you know, this deck, this wood deck, goes pretty far out. You can cook and camp through here. Let's just take a look. So I'm not sure. Okay, and then this is just like an area here. See, they have a washer and dryer. Surrounded by, you know, you're on a dirt road. There's dirt roads around here, and most of the lots have been developed, and they mainly have single family homes with RVs, but no cabins like this that I've seen. So you got a washer and dryer. I'm not sure about running water, so that's one thing I was told. I don't believe utilities are on this lot. You can get them on this lot, but you'd have to go with the code compliance on getting like engineering drawings for building something. I don't think this would be acceptable for a building. But those are the things you got to research when you talk about things like this. And oh, it's actually locked. So I'm not sure if you can see inside. I called the real estate agent. See, they got like a little sofa, and they got a little refrigerator and a place to sleep. And they do have their air conditioning. It shows on. I see the light indicator. So I guess you can get whatever that solar, however many watts of solar they have, you can get enough to run that air conditioner. Oh no, there's a generator, but that generator's not on, so I'm not sure. But they have a gas powered generator, they have solar, and this is like, you know, a shed that's been converted into a tiny home with an outdoor space, a washer and dryer, with plenty of, again, outdoor space here to sit, to enjoy. But the idea is a little bit better than the reality. I mean, as far as the reality is, there's a lot of bugs. The reality is, you know, you're living at a campsite, but within a residential community. So for now, it's acceptable. How long it would be acceptable, I would highly question that. Because I think the more and more this area develops, the more and more eyes are on you, the more and more there's township inspectors. Again, though, is this acceptable? It's possible. It's possible. But, I don't know. Would I buy this for $79,000? You own the land? No, because I'm still concerned that long term you're going to run into a problem. I think you'd be fine for a while, but I think long term you'd have to sell this lot or build on it. That's my opinion based on me looking through the area. I could be wrong on that. That's the chance you take. You know, you could get grandfathered in. You really have to talk to the township. I don't know. See, this is like another entranceway. And right off here is a dirt road. You're about, you know, you're 2 minutes away from I-95. You're about 15 minutes away from the Atlantic Ocean, so you're well positioned, but you're also well positioned within a residential community. So, you know, that concerns me a little bit. And again, this is just another entrance from where we were at before. You know, again, is there poison ivy here? Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? That's why I don't like. I'm not this woodsy outdoor bushcraft guy. That's what this is built for. I want a little bit more convenience, less. I'm getting bit up by bugs just talking to you. But I want to make this video so that you get an idea that there is things out there like some of you guys want, but there is also a lot of logistical things that can go wrong as far as long term. You get comfortable and then they say, look, you got to change your setup here, you can't do it, or you got to build on it. But it's an interesting thing that there are some places out here for under 100,000, but you're pretty much just buying the lot. And as long as you can live out of here or camp out of here is a luxury. And you have a place to park, but you'd be eaten up by bugs even if you just park your rig. There's so many bugs here. There's so much vegetation that to me it's not comfortable. Now, once you go inside there, though, it's like being inside of a house. So you wouldn't get bit up by bugs, but you'd have to run your generator. I'm sure your neighbor would complain if you ran that generator. I'm not sure about the solar. So, you know, it's just, no, it's not worth it, in my opinion, but I think it would suit some people that want to take this risk. For under 100,000, they may take the risk because they're also getting a potential investment on property. They own the land. So even if you don't keep this tiny home on the land, this could be moved. Probably cost you a few thousand to remove it. Okay. And then you could just sell the land for whatever the land's worth. Is the land worth $79,000? Well, that's based on market conditions and what you feel and what the time period is you're selling. But I don't know. I like to do these videos to share with you guys that if you look and you're patient, there's things. But you know, that trash removal and all that, you probably gotta get rid of your own trash. Look at all this trash. Again, I think this was used as a camping thing. There's a lot of gasoline in there for the generator. So this is not my thing, but I like to share you, again, just these options as a nomad or as a simple living person. A lot of people, they have to lease lots instead of buy them because they want a tiny home like this, but there's not too many places you can put them. So this person, for however long they've had this, probably a few years, have had no issues with it. And I could see that because most of the lots on this side are not developed, but everything behind us is developed. So it's probably like at that turning point, especially as the economy is good, more lots are selling, that maybe more eyes go on this. But what should you do? Well, number one is you should speak to a township that any type of structure like this is on it. Get the go-ahead. Now, like they say, though, sometimes it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission. I doubt you would get permission to live out of here, because you wouldn't, because it's not hooked up to water, it's not hooked up to sewer, it's not hooked up to electric. So it doesn't have a certificate of occupation. A certificate of occupation. Excuse me, I'm saying that wrong. But I don't think this is totally unrestricted. It can't be, because there's single family homes right next to it, but I could be wrong. Either way, hopefully this video helped. If it did, click the thumbs up, click the blue join button. If you'd like to support the channel, make more videos like this, watch my playlist, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Leave a comment. Would you buy this for $79,000? Thank you.